Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. This is going to be a reading for your career and money for the month of February 2021. And I must advise you already that this will not resonate with all of you. I just did another reading for Scorpio, and I'm debating whether I should publish it or not. But anyways, it was on the negative side and talked about job loss. So not sure if I want to share that as a whole with the group, with my community. So anyways, I'm going to take two here and see if I can pull some different energies for a different group of Scorpios around me. So the very first card out is put your others first. So card number 43 says, don't focus on yourself, put others first. So in your day-to-day activities, you have needs. Meet your needs, but if you have any extra time, focus on others before meeting your needs. So if you have any extra time in your day, instead of catching up on or, making sure that things are ahead of the game for you, maybe give a hand to someone else in the organization. And then card number 25 came in, which is fill the well. So once you start depleting something or taking care of something, you need to fill in the gaps so that the next person or the next progress in the transition can occur without any challenges or without any delays. That's the word that needs to come out, is delays. So you've got card 43 and card 25. If that means anything to you. So here's another card from the Dixie deck for you, Scorpio. Take two, as I must remind you, because the other reading was pretty negative and also probably targeted to maybe a very few people. So anyways, this reading here is about putting others first. So taking care of your business, but then putting others first, but making sure that you're feeding the trough or the well so that the business, there's a flow through, right, of energy and people involved in the development of the projects. And this card here that came up for you right now is one of mental stress, mental anguish. That's the word that's coming into my mind. And that your brain wants to take a break. You're tired. You're exhausted. You've been through the ringer. January was like a lot of work, a lot of expectations. And your body's telling you need some downtime. So I can't put this up on the trellis because I don't have another one, but I'm going to just leave it there, okay, for now. So having said that, let's jump into your cards for the month of February. Scorpio, career and money. Scorpio, career and money for February 2021. All right, so here we go. Okay, so you now is that you are in the 10 of Pentacles state. You're in a good place. Okay, very positive. You're in a good place. You feel content. You have enough money, and you can provide for your entire family, kids, dog, and grandparent or parent who's in the decor. Okay, so everyone's in a good place and everyone is feeling comfortable. The opposing obstacles is the Sun card. Okay, so maybe there's too much brightness shining on you at the moment, or we'll see, whatever that is. And that's probably why I put others first. You're always in the limelight. The desires and aspirations is the Page of Swords for you. And then you have the guidance as the Page of Wands and the outcome as the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So you're in a good place and you have been shining. You've been absolutely the star, like completely the star. But that's the opposing force at this moment, because the energy is asking you to share that love, share that limelight with others. So putting others first will allow them to shine further. Your duty, though, is, because you're such a superstar at what you do, is that you need to keep filling in the well. You need to make sure that, the gears are turning, and that there's going to be no bottlenecks anywhere in the process. Your desires and aspiration is that of the Page of Swords. So you have a lot of thoughts and a lot of things you want to communicate. And if you look at the size of the sword in comparison to the body of the person holding the sword, this is significant. The sword is huge. You have a lot of ideas. You're a creator. You're someone who's very, very, very creative, and also need to communicate those ideas and thoughts and projects and new products that you want to introduce, or whatever it is, R&D, whatever it is. You're a star. But you do need to let go. You need to let someone else take the limelight for a little while, at least for this month. Your guidance is to start listening. You have this passion in your belly. You also have all these bright ideas. But you need to start listening to others, because, maybe you don't have all the answers. And yes, you're the superstar, but you can't do things all by your own. You need to start listening to others. There's a lot of people. There's 3 birds on the branch, 3 people at least around you that are quacking away, wanting to share their stories, wanting to share their ideas. And your job at this moment is to listen to them and to actually hear them out, and maybe tweak the projects in consequence of what their feedback is. All in all, that being said, though, you need to keep plugging away to make sure that there's no bottleneck in the operations, okay? The outcome is a Page of Pentacles, which is, again, a new tangible idea, a new passionate start, learning something new. So your ideas from the Page of Swords, after collaborating with your teammates and understanding what they are sharing with you, is going to develop into this new opportunity that's going to be tangible and feasible for the company. Okay? I really like this reading. It's a much better, clear, and not so gloomy reading as the other one. And I think I'm not going to publish the other one now that I'm thinking about this. However, having said all of that, you are going to be mentally challenged. Mentally challenged in the sense that you're going to be tired. You're probably going to be overworked. And you'll need to take some downtime. I think that's where that card is taking us to. So here we go with Lenormand and what they're saying. So I'm going to take those 2 cards. Yes, there's some worries that are keeping you up at night, and hence working overtime or putting in the extra mental stress on your mind. And these worries are associated with wishes or networking situations around your company, or what you're doing on a day-to-day. It takes a lot of organization to manage that this well is filled and rotating and not missing a beat. And I think it takes a toll on your capabilities. You already have a lot in your mind with ideas. You don't need to have the creativity and the managing at the same time for the month of February. You need to let go, delegate something, because the worries are there. You're very worried that you may not be able to make it all happen. Okay? And I think your outcome, or not your outcome, but your resource is to talk to your teammates. This card is about stars. It's about networking. Talk to your teammates, get their input, and then you'll find the task a lot easier to deal with. Okay? I'm going to pick a couple of tiles for you. We have the letter U and the letter P, if that means anything to you, either names, initials, company names, whatever. And I'm going to pick a die for you as well, Scorpio. We have timing. Timing is of the essence. It says 1010 on there, and 1010 I know is a sign from the above. And this is divine guidance, right? It's you're spiritually guided to do this. 10:10 in the evening is also dark, usually. So, meaning, you know, if you associate stars with darkness, it's telling you again to look at your colleagues for assistance. I'm going to leave it at that because I think that's what it means. It means that there's timing involved, and there's timing involved with the planning or the organization, the scheduling of filling the well, of making sure there's no bottleneck in the organization, in the process of the fabrication or whatever process it is that you're into. So you need to focus on that. But I think there's also part of timing. The right timing needs to occur for you to have this conversation with your people here and get their input. I've already talked about put others first. That has to do with being in the limelight and, you know, being the star of the show, I think. And there's a star. Yeah, so you need to let other people shine. On this one, Scorpio. Please let other people shine. And look, there's a moon in that card too. And there's a lot of stars in this card too. A lot of nighttime stuff going on where stars are shining or moons are present. So I really think that you need to focus on that. Focus on letting others shine. There's a right timing for you to have this conversation with the individuals at work. Get their input. Prepare a plan. You know, and let some of them shine. So that a new opportunity, tangible opportunity can come up for your business, for your company. Whoever you work for, if you're in business for yourself or if you're working for a multinational company or even a mom and pop type company. And look at that, the outcome is very stable. You have the Knight of Pentacles, which is very grounded, stable energy, and something that's going to be lasting forever and secure, monetarily secure. So by keeping the people around you happy and having them shine is going to keep them engaged as well. It's kind of like a recognition, recognizing that they are important to the organization and to the development of your company or the company you work for. It's very important. It secures your assets. It secures the company's assets. It secures your resources. Yeah, it's going to happen. If you don't do that, this card is actually what's going to happen to you. You're going to be totally freaking brain dead. Brain dead. Trying to manage it all. Trying to be it all for everybody. You can't do that to yourself. All right, so take care, and I hope this resonated with you, and we'll see you next month, my dear Scorpios. Take care. Bye-bye.